Hi, hello. Okay, today I will talk about the general history of Petanque in Malaysia. Let's go. Okay, I will talk about the history Petanque in Malaysia. History of Petanque in Malaysia. The sport of the Petanque was introduced in Malaysia in 1987 by the Ministry of the Podcast and Sport to serve as a sport event for the disabled AKU. In mid-1989, YM Royal Professor Engku Abdul Aziz, the president of Angkasa, was to introduce this sport to them. Cooperative in Malaysia, after a few months of introduction, Petanque was integrated as one of the national sport events. The integrated ceremony was conducted by the Ministry of Youth and Sport at the time, Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Muhammad Najib Tun Razak, on March 22, 1990 at the Jalan Padang Timur, Petaling Jaya in 1993. The game of the Petanque was recognized by the Ministry of the Youth and Sport as one of the new sport events. A seminar for this sport was held at the University of Malaysia on April 24, 1994, organized by the Ministry of Youth and Sport. To Malaysia, Angkasa S the play a role in introducing it. Among the efforts that Angkasa S carry out are whole demonstration of the Petanque game throughout the country from time to time and the request of sport association, club or erection or a special course on this game and rule of Petanque. This course is fully funded by Angkasa, namely the cost of the cost of the stationary meal allow of 10 ringgit for each participant who participate. This Petanque game course has been made on of Angkasa officially education model since 1998. Organized Petanque tournament between the state and national level cooperative in conjunction with the international cooperative they celebrate every year. This participate has been started since 1990. Participate is international Petanque competition, especially Singapore invitation every year. Thank you.
For the first one, the ball must comply with the FIBJP. For the second one, the ball diameter must vary between 7.05 to 800 centimeters, and their weight is between 650 to 800 grams. For the third one, the ball has to be made of metal or hollow. Next one, the ball must be stamped with the manufacturer name, their weight in grams, and a unit series or batch number. Next is jack. Jack is made of wood, commonly beech wood or boxwood. Recognized diameter should be of 25 mm to 35 mm. Can be colored, but the color must be clearly visible on the surface of the court for better viewing. Next is throwing circle. The circle is 50 cm in diameter and made of plastic, used as a position marker during competition. Next is tape measure. Includes tools such as tape measure, telescoping measure, and tape gauge to measure the distance of the balls and the jack in the event. It is not immediately clear which ball is nearer to the jack. This is to ensure a fair game for both teams. Next is glove. A light absorbent glove can be used to wipe balls and hands when playing in wet conditions, or to absorb sweat when the sun shines. Next is ball set bag, used to store balls.
There are 11 steps to play the Petanque games. I will detail each one. Okay, the first step is game targets. So what the players do is to throw the ball closest to the jack versus the opposing team. Second, about team compositions. Okay, there are 3 ways in this game, so it means the game of Petanque can be played in 3 ways. First, triples, which is 3 players against 3 players. Each player use 2 balls. Second, double. In double, there are 2 players against 2 players, which is each player use 3 balls. And single player, it means 1 player against 1 player. Each player use 3 balls. Third, determinations of starting the game. Okay, the game can be started by tossing a coin to vote which is team to start first. Okay, so to tossing a coin, a team will toss a jack measuring between 25 until 35 millimeter of diameter. For example, a blue team player wins a coin toss and then they will start the game. For starting the game, players from the blue team, which is I show it here in these pictures or icons. Okay, player for the blue team will draw a circle measuring 35 until 50 cm diameter. In the card, the player will throw a jack at a distance of 6 until to 10 meters from the circle. Okay, when throwing a jack or balls, both feet must be in a circle without lifting both feet until the player's balls touch the card. Okay, fine. First ball throw. The blue team will throw the first ball towards the jack as close as possible. Okay, the first players from the red team enters the circle to throw balls towards jack to try to overcome the opposing team. About pointing, players throw the ball by pointing according to skill to bring the balls closer to the jack than the opponent. 7. About shooting, the method of hitting or shooting or shoots the opponent's balls that are near the jack so that they circulate away from the jack. If successful, if the red team manages to change position, the blue team will make a throw. If not successful, the red team player will play the ball again until the position changes and as long as the ball is still there. After running out of ball to play, the opposing team took to the place to collect as many points as possible until the end. Okay. About determination of points, the team will get points, okay, based on the number of ball its team is near the jack compared to the opposing team. So referee can count point based on the ball teams near the jack are not so far from the jack. Okay, at least 1 point and maximum 6 points. For example, okay, in the diagram that I show here, the blue team get 3 points. Okay, it means the team that wins the end will draw a circle to start the next game. And finally, about game end of game, which is we know that which another two teams will be a winner of this game. The team that previously scored 30 points is considered the winner. The minimum size of the court should be 4 meters wide and 15 meters long. Article 1 talk about team compositions. This game Petanqe is for 3 players against 3 players, or we call it as threesome or triples. This sport can also played by 3 categories. One of that I say is triple, second 2 versus 2 is double, and 1 versus 1 is single. For 3 players, each player will use 2 balls. For doubles and single, each player will use 3 balls. No other versions other than the 3 categories above are allowed from a team. Article 2A talk about approved ball criteria. The game must use a ball approved by FIPJP and meet the following criteria. There are 4 that you must know. First, the ball must be made of metal. Second, the diameter of the ball must be between 7.5 centimeter, which is minimum, to 8.0 centimeter maximum. 3. The weight of the ball must be between 650 grams to 800 grams. The manufacturer and white mark shall be printed on the ball and always clearly visible. And the ball should not be made any form of modification on it after its production has been confirmed by the approved manufacturer. However, the player's name, logo, acronym, or initial can be engraved on it.
Now we are discussing about the benefit that can be found in this game. Petanque encourages social connection. Petanque is a game that anyone can play around, go to a park and play with friends, and encourage others to come and join with us. You can see men and women play petanque and having a chat in any public space, whether it be in a picnic area or playground. You don't need a special place for petanque. Petanque is a low-impact sport. Petanque involves throwing, landing, and walking. It's therefore very unlikely that we will injure ourselves. It is a gentle workout that anyone can do. We will do quite a lot of squat and throw the ball, hand face down, in a kind of reverse spin. Petanque requires concentration, tactics, and strategy. It is a mental as well as a physical challenge. You have to decide which shot to play and when to attack. Petanque is a sport that anyone can play with each other. It is very equalizing. Petanque is a game that is easy to learn. The rules are simple, and after a quick explanation, anyone can play. Learning the strategy and greatest movement, on the other hand, might take a long time. Because Petanque is an outdoor game, it allows you to obtain some fresh air. If it is sunny, you will also benefit from vitamin D, which strengthens your immune system. Petanque is a game that can relieve stress and anxiety. It is a fun game that relieves stress and prevents social isolation. Petanque can improve our judgment and accuracy. Accuracy and distance judging are 2 of the important skills for petanque. We will get more skillful and increase our flexibility.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの